I'm Amy Schumacher, actor and producer of Screamboat.
And Stephen LaMorte, director, writer, and producer of Screamboat.
Okay, so I have to ask you this. What gave you the idea to make this?
Well, I've always wanted to make a horror film on the Staten Island Ferry. That's the main location for Screamboat. And as soon as we finished our last film, the main one, we knew we wanted to take another classic, iconic character and turn it into a horror comedy spin. And we knew that Steamboat Willie was about to come into the public domain. And we started putting our minds on it. We thought, surely they'll never let it happen. And then once the clock struck midnight in January and the copyright expired, we jumped right on it and decided to make a horror comedy version of Steamboat Willie, where he's a little murderous monster mouse on the Staten Island Ferry.
Okay, so you said this is a horror comedy, which I think, yeah, it's fun for crowds, right? So what can they expect when they go see this movie? Is there going to be a lot of gore? Is there going to be a lot of like comedic lines?
Yeah, I think within the movie we sort of pack in the lore from Steamboat Willie, a ton of gore and a lot of jokes and Disney references. And so I think the Disney references add a lot of humor to it. And he's a mischievous, murderous, tiny little mouse. He's 3 feet tall. So it creates humor in itself. So it's funny, it's gory, and it's got a little touch of Disney.
In the movie, can you talk a little bit about the cast and let us know who's in the movie?
Definitely. Well, the film is headlined by the absolutely phenomenal Screamboat Willie, Art the Clown, David Howard Thornton. And he's in a full, amazing, beautiful creature suit, and then he's body doubled by a tiny little puppet to make it seem like he's 3 feet tall. So David leads the film. We also have Amy Schumacher, who's, in addition to being one of the producers, one of the leads. In addition, we have lots of other awesome cast and cameos. We have Jesse Posey is in the film, who was in Teen Wolf. Tyler Posey, his brother, who was in Teen Wolf, is also in the film. Allison Patel leads alongside Amy. We also have Jesse Cobb from Cobra Kai. We have Q, Brian Quinn from The Impractical Jokers, Joe DeRosa.
Mike Levy from Terrifier.
Mike Levy from Terrifier had his neck cut open in the first one. I mean, it's plus a few other cameos we don't want to spoil. We even have Kaylee Hyman from Terrifier 2 as well, making an appearance as a character that will be revealed soon.
Wow, that's an amazing cast right there. A lot of great people. How long did it take to get it from script?
Oh my goodness. I almost forgot. We also have Jarlath Conroy, horror legend, icon. Jarlath is amazing in the movie. I totally forgot. He's a big part of our cast as well. We loved working with him. Sorry. You don't want to forget Jarlath.
No.
The man's a
legend.
Zombie legend.
And he's wonderful in the movie.
So from script to film it, how long did that take?
It was about a year before we got started. We started working with Quantum Creations Effects right away in designing the mouse and designing the look of him and how he was going to be able to move and how he was going to be able to move his face to emote and still feel like Steamboat Willie in and of itself. And then we shot on the Staten Island Ferry for 22 days and back in LA for probably a total of 10 days. So we shot for 32 days. So all in all, it's been about a year and a half process.
It was very fast. He went into the public domain in January. We went into production the following May. We wrapped, 2 weeks ago.
Yeah.
we just wrapped, still shooting fun little visual effects and pickups and things. And we'll be out in theaters in October. So it's actually less than a year, end to end, aside from the actual idea. Oh no, yes, a little bit right. No, she was right.
But from shooting to out has been very fast. The whole process has been fast.
Very fast.
Is this going to have a nationwide?
Yes. Screamboat will be in theaters everywhere, not just in America, but everywhere, all around the world. First week in April 2nd.
Wow.
Yes.
And you even have a special screening here at MegaCon.
Yes, we're so excited. We have a special early fan screening here at MegaCon, and we have a couple more lined up before the final release starting in April 2nd, but we're excited to pack the house tomorrow, 5 o'clock at MegaCon.
All right, so I have two last questions for you. One, is there any maybe Easter eggs that you could say that's going to be in the movie that you haven't told anybody else yet?
Ooh, good question. You answer that one.
Well, the movie is, I mean, even though we are having some, horror-themed fun, with the Disney brand. The movie really is sort of a loving homage to all things Disney. I guess one that we haven't told anybody yet, that's in a trailer that hasn't even come out yet, is we're not just referencing Disney the movies, we're also referencing Disney the park. So if you keep an eye out, you just might spot the number 33, like Club 33, floating around in some of our most memorable scenes.
And there are some hidden lilies. And I think if you wanted to play a fun game while watching the movie, you could count all the Disney references, all the little Easter egg references to all kinds of movies from Disney.
Okay, here's the last question. There's a lot of people that watch our outward love this question. We ask all the celebrity interviews. Yes or no?
Yes.
So I'm from New York City. I'm Italian. I'm supposed to say no, but I do enjoy it. I'm not gonna lie. It's tasty.
So you switch sides.
I have switched sides. I've crossed over to the dark side. Pretty much ever since I moved to Los Angeles, I've become okay with it. But when I go back to New York, I shut it down. So my secret's out.
Awesome. Thank you guys so much. Hope you enjoy your convention.
Thank you.
I'm looking forward to checking out the screening if I can make it. I'm excited to see it. I have a lot of friends that are excited for this. They love these kind of horror movies. They think it's fun. So, awesome job, guys.
We appreciate it. Thank you.
Thank you, guys.